Yes.
Oh, that's
Welcome.
bad as fuck.
This is Midday Repartee. I am Rata and Glory. Hello, ComicsGate. This is a special edition. This is the Elevator Pitch Competition. We're going to get some creators in here, hopefully. I mean, I don't know. It's not a guarantee. But we're going to try to get some creators in here to throw down their best 30-second pitch that they can dish up. And join me, as always, my co-host, the best shit artist in Scotland, and CG's best shit artist. I mean, I fucked that all up. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Let me try that again.
It's just a
Scotland's best shit superhero. CG's best shit artist, Captain Fuckhead.
Hello.
Unfortunately, not on camera, not wearing the cowl that he lovingly produced today for us, but he promises me that next week.
Yeah, it's been one of them days. I'm surrounded by wet canvases. Yeah, I can't. Look, I can bet. I had to move one a minute ago because Mrs. F just came home from walking the dog after having a moment. That's all resolved. Everything is fine. But yeah, too late now. I'm not getting the screen out now.
Yes. Let's bring Samir. Just got here. Welcome, Samir. How you doing?
Hi.
Yes.
How's it going?
This is Pakistan's only CG fan right here with us today.
That means he's the best.
The best.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, at least in my region.
Also,
I don't want to know about your region.
No, you don't know. You don't want to know about
yeah, he was like, I don't know if we're having a lot of power outages, so I don't know if I can make it. I'm like, damn, that is so hard.
Yeah, 8 hours power outage. That has become the usual here right now. It wasn't the case. It never used to be the case. Now it's like 8 hours.
Just make sure when the power's back up, you recharge your batteries.
Yeah.
Also important.
Also with us today, we've got Metz joining us to be a part of this prolific panel of judges for this contest. How you doing, Metz?
I'm doing great. Been a productive day.
Good. Yeah, dude, I saw. It was really cool seeing some of that productivity, actually.
I love it. It's so rare you hear that these days. How you doing? I'm doing great. Like, you don't hear that very often anymore. That's I'm pleased for you, Max. That's very good.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you.
Also on the panel, we've got El Gargoyle. How you doing, sir?
Hail, buddy. Hail. How's everybody? Excited for all these elevator pitches? It's going to be an awesome day.
Yeah. I think it's going to be fun. And of course, we've got Death Metal Hero.
What up, Rod? How you doing, brother?
Dude, thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Hey, man. Had a little bit of time to myself. Figured I'd come kick it for a while.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get this. Link shared out in the chat, so creators can start coming in here. I'll get this dropped on Twitter.
Ooh.
You know, I think this is gonna be. I'm hoping this is gonna be a lot of fun. It's kind of a test run. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Come on in and give us your pitch.
I love when I go on to Twitter to like retweet you, and then I see something really fucked up.
Like, hold on,
So
you gotta explain that for a second. Oh, you're talking just general Twitter madness?
Just general Twitter madness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely odd.
Yeah, anonymity allows people to, express their feelings without reproach.
Yeah. So the thing is, here's the thing. The pitch is going to be 30 seconds or less. You can't use a video. You can't use a pre-prepared video. But you can share your screen, show art. That's completely allowed. We've even got a fancy little 30-second timer up here in the corner that we'll be running. Yeah. And then the judges, we're just going to be scoring 1 through 6. 1 being like your grand wouldn't even buy this from you. Like, she would be like, nah, I'll pass. And then 6 being Brie Larson would pony up and back your project. Like, you've convinced the greatest SJW in the world that she must have this comic.
Oh, that sounds like a stretch, I'm afraid. The greatest SJW in the world.
I'm with Kathy there.
Yeah, well, that was probably it. Yeah,
I mean, she's not far off, but still.
Well, I mean, if you're an SJW and you've been in a shit movie that earned $1 billion, I mean, it's got to put you up in the ranking a little bit.
Earned $1 billion or was given $1 billion?
Well, yeah. I think that's more accurate for sure.
I still maintain she guzzled $1 million.
Haven't heard that one before.
So
Kevin Feige has.
Charlie.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah, don't get sued by Disney or George Floyd.
If there's any company you want to get sued by, it's the fucking mouse, isn't it? Really? Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Anything like that South Park episode.
We've got a couple of creators waiting in the wings here. We got Charlie's London. We got comic book Black
Not her
Belt.
again. She's fucking everywhere.
Everywhere, absolutely, and deservedly
I've not
so.
met her yet.
Yeah, I do want to give a shout out to the chat. We got Brian Kriskow in here, Metal Movies and Brewskis. It's in the chat. This is going to be a good time. I really do. If you can, please share out the stream. If you know any creators that might want to give a pitch, we are going to have some prizes. We're going to have some nice prizes. The winner of this contest is going to get promoted on this show 10 full episodes. We're going to have a banner showing and promoting their campaign with a link in the description below. And they're going to win a full 4 comic set of a comic book I did back in the day. They're going to get that shipped right to them. So yeah, we've got some stuff on the table. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's bring in our first creator, Charlie's London.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Doing
How you
good.
doing?
Hey, Charlie.
How's it happen? Or what's going on?
I'm good. Kat, why are you slagging me off in the background like she's everywhere?
You fucking are. You fucking are. The only person that hasn't worked on your book is you.
How very dare you? I work on my book every single bloody day. Thank you very much. And he knows that. He knows that, and he ribs me about this all the time. But he knows that I work bloody hard on this book.
You've been working on this book even before you were working on this book. You were working on this book because just you being out there as Charlie's London was kind of the starting point of promoting this thing, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's to be honest with you, the name for it was staring me in the face for so bloody long. And I was like, when the sort of the epiphany happened where I thought that this was a good idea, it made perfect sense. It didn't make sense to call it anything else. So it's definitely an interesting roller coaster. I'm looking forward to. There's so much stuff happening with it. There's so many things that are happening every single day with different things that I'm finding out that I can do, different things that I can promote, different things that I can mention, different things I can try. So I mean, the new thing that I discovered today is that I will be having an installation of my books in the Chaplin Museum in Switzerland, which was his home. And I'm going to be going over there to sort of do an installation. But I have been very strict with them because they've given me a lot of leeway with so many things. I've got a very good working relationship. I've been very strict with them that they will not have their copies before my backers have theirs. So I'm not going to go into any shop and put out any books. And they were really good with that because I've said I want all my backers to have their books in their hands by the 16th of April, which was his birthday. That's my thing.
Well done. That is that's very respectable, and I know your backers appreciate that you're putting your foot down on that. That's really cool.
Yeah, they also quite like the idea about that, because if I go over there around about his birthday to do that sort of thing, they always have some sort of like celebrations, or they have like an event that goes on at the grounds. So
Yeah.
it's actually, it works out well for me to do that as well.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of silent film festivals contact me to have the same sort of thing, and I've said to each and every one of them, and Cap will back me up on this, because Cap and I DM a lot about different things to do this project. None of them are getting my book before my backers get their book. Not a
Very
single
nice.
festival.
I mean,
So if it means
she
I
now
have
thinks
to...
she's fucking Tracy Emin at the Tate. Fuck.
I gotta ask.
Listen, mate, she was half Cypriot like I am. Yes, if it's good for her, it's good for me. So screw you.
Half Cypriot.
So,
Yes,
Smiling
you can't
Bandito, Smiling Bandito's in the chat. Do you want to be on this panel of judges, Smiling Bandito? I think you'd make a great addition to the panel.
Get Dito in here.
Yeah, let me know, dude.
Charlie's London, how fitting is it that the first biographical comic in our movement is original ComicsGate, more or less? Dude went off and did his own.
Hell, we're gonna get a history lesson now. You ready? You started
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't have time, but we gotta get to the
it.
pitches. We gotta get to the pitches, bitches.
Pitches, bitches. Yeah, you
Love your
brain went
project.
Exactly
That's
the
all I
same
gotta
place
say.
then.
Oh, bitches.
Bandito, if you want in here, make it quick, because we're gonna kick off the first pitch here soon, and we need to have, obviously, all the judges that are gonna be here need to be here when it starts. So yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm sadly not going to be able to stay very long, just because we're waiting for our food to turn up.
No, you don't have to. We're looking for a 30-second pitch. That's going to be what we're judging. So if you want to, you're allowed to show art, not a video. If you want to share a screen and show a piece of art while you're pitching, that's completely allowed.
Okay, cool. Can I hop out and come back in again, because I'm on my phone? I clicked a link that.
Yeah, no problem. Maybe I'll
show some
yeah.
my artwork.
Can I let another creator go first?
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll see
Just
you
kick
guys
her
in a
out.
second.
Kick her out, for fuck's sake.
Get there. Get out of here. All right, let's bring in. We got Russ and we got Brian Kriskow in the wings. Russ has been waiting patiently while Charlie's just gives us the entire background of her project.
Give
Russ,
her
how
30
you
seconds,
doing?
she'll take half an hour.
That was a skyscraper pitch.
I think Russ is here. He looks a little frozen.
There he is.
There he is. I see movement. I see life. Signs of life. Are you there, Russ?
Russ!
Could just be his stuff is coming signal.
It could be.
Russ!
Come out and play.
Well, Russ, I think you're maybe not hearing us. I think you're having some technical difficulty, perhaps. So we're gonna
Hang on, I'll send the idiot a DM.
Let's bring Brian in here.
There we go.
What up, guys?
Let's go.
Hey.
Go!
What up, Roddy? What up, Captain Fuckhead? What up, Mets? What up,
Going on, my man?
Samir? What up, Luke? What up, El Gargoyle? I mostly just wanted to come in just to say hey to you guys. I mean, I could give you my elevator pitch, but
Hell yeah, we want your pitch. That's what we're here for, man.
okay.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, but I mean, this should be about the new creators, like people whose campaigns are struggling or
Show 'em how it's done.
Yet to get off the ground. So you know what I'll do? I'll remove myself from the competition. That way, when I don't win, I could say, "But I would have won if I hadn't removed myself from the competition."
He doesn't even need to give a pitch. Brian gets 6 points from me.
Yeah, 6s across the board. Yeah.
All right, here it
yeah.
is.
Do you want to share a screen, or you just want to go for it?
No, I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you my elevator pitch.
It's going in raw. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
A very big ape with very big guns, blowing very big holes in very bad people.
Bam.
That's it.
Yeah,
That-
man. Right.
Boom!
That's gonna be. I think that's probably gonna be one of the most concise elevator pitches we get on the day.
I mean, I like to think it tells you what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it does to a point, but I gotta say, Six Gun Gorilla has so much more to offer than what your pitch just dished up, because
but
there's a lot of emotional resonance. There's a lot of great character development in that book.
Thanks, brother.
Absolutely love it.
But that shit's supposed to be a surprise.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yes.
You know,
and you're right.
You're not supposed to know that shit when you're going in. You know.
Oh, did I just ruin it?
No. No, we're just talking chop here. That's cool. And I definitely want to tell like people who are struggling with coming up with an elevator pitch. You may have to go through, 20, 30, 40, but keep at it and make sure that you get feedback from people who are willing to be mean.
Yeah.
People are
That's the key, man. That's the key. It has to be people that are willing to really give you an honest.
Yeah, just tell you if it's shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's willing to be constructive with their criticism, not just like, well, this sucks. Just
no. You have to tell people why it sucks.
Mm-hmm. Got to have a reason.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying be sadistic, but you also don't want people to tiptoe around your fifis.
Yeah.
Because that shit don't help.
Yeah, no.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on, want
to say hey to all you. Want to say hey to all you sexy motherfuckers.
Just one thing. Just one thing. How do we know it's not a furry book?
It's not a furry book because it's not an anthropomorphic gorilla. It's a fucking gorilla. Also, gorillas don't have fur. They have hair. So if anything, it would be a hairy book.
Boom! Yeah. He's got that, and he knows how to answer that question. He's been asked this before.
But the fact that Samir asked means this was a successful pitch.
All right, guys.
I want to ask the help from people in the chat. If you have a wrench and there's a specific project talked about, or someone's given a pitch, if you can, I would really appreciate if you can drop a link to that campaign page. That would be a huge help. I know I got a lot of wrenches out there, so that would be great.
Also,
all right, Brian.
If you go definitely go on the Twitter, find the link to this, and post it on your Twitter right now.
Yeah, that would be great if people can share this out. All right.
Right.
See you, Brian.
Good seeing you, sexy MFers.
Good to see you, man. Take care.
All right. I think Russ is ready to go.
Hello,
Russ,
can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
Better. There we go.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
I can hear you.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey.
Now, would you like to share a screen? Would you like to show us some art while you're giving us your pitch?
Yeah, sure. Hold on a sec.
Okay. And I do have somebody waiting in the wings with the name of Cockney Artist Pro Secrets, which I'm assuming is Testify.
That could be that might be Charlie.
Maybe it could be. Could be.
Or stencil artist Jan, as we call him now.
Okay.
Could really do some elevator music about now.
Yeah, right?
Yep. I was thinking that if somebody was going to pull up the old Elvis Costello song.
Well, I thought you were going to do the imagery.
The imagery?
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I feel
but
like
it's okay. I
feel like
Don't
this is all you. Like you're in control of this pitch. It's all about you. Whatever you want to show.
No problemo. I'm here. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll sort it out.
All right. I mean, this is a no pressure situation, man. We're just having fun.
I mean, you could just go to onlydeathcansavus.com.
The trouble is because I'm in StreamYard, then it all gets confusing having a web window up, doesn't it? And I didn't want to confuse anyone. while I was talking.
I've already told all my judges we're only given 1s out of 6s today, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's just no problem at all.
Yeah, sorry, Brian.
Okay, I have a shared window.
All right, go ahead.
Let's get it up. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Look at this.
That is beautiful, man. I like that.
Fine.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Sold 8.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Only Death Can Save Us is a Bronze Age-inspired cosmic fantasy romp bringing together action and pathos as the ancient elemental known as Death leaps from his ethereal retirement to help a young soul protect her loved ones, her world, and even existence itself. The story firmly plants itself in the all-ages readership audience with the art and story by Doctor Who and Marvel artist Russ Leach in a tale that is in many ways a love letter to the way comics used to be.
Oh,
amazing.
Wow. You utilized every second of that 30-second elevator pitch. It was concise. It gave us a lot of meat to the project. And then you got this image here, which is just beautiful. Nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to I'm going to write down these scores as we go. I'm going to have to give that... I think I'd give this one a 5 out of 6.
Ooh.
Can you provide any reason why?
No reasons. We're not doing that.
Got it.
Okay. Captain Fuckhead, what do you say?
Right.
1 out of 6.
I'm giving him a 6 out of 6.
Damn.
Thank you.
Where's my fucking book?
Right to the point.
Mets, what do you got?
I'd have to give him a 6 out of 6. Very concise.
Oh, we can't do this, guys, right? We can't
I understand.
Give 6s. All right.
I understand, but look how efficiently that was done.
It was good, and you could tell that he practiced and got this down to exactly like at 29 seconds. It was beautifully done. So yeah, I'll give you that.
Perfect for a 30-second trailer video on the campaign page too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Gargoyle, what do you think?
I'll give him a 7 out of 6 because it's good, and I refuse to give him the devil's number score for this campaign.
Okay, another 6. Let's go. Death Metal Hero.
Oh, fuck you, Rot.
Salty. No, I was going to give it a 5, and then he said, yeah, it's firmly in the all ages. It's like, really? All right, 6, because it's difficult to do this kind of subject matter and have it maintain an all ages thing. That you can pull it off effectively, then you've got a fantastic book that everybody can enjoy. So,
okay,
thank you.
It's going to be real hard having a winner if we just give 6s out to everything. Samir, what do you got?
I have to give it a 6 too, because the cover just sold me, and then he spoke. And then
I'm having second thoughts about how well this is going to work.
Rotten, you got to trust us on this.
Okay. All right. I'll trust you. All right. So
and
basically a perfect score, except for me, who is apparently an asshole.
Sorry,
you'll be the chairman of the board. You get the casting vote if somebody else gets the same mark.
Right. Okay. Yeah, dude. Really well done. Thanks for dropping in here, giving us your pitch. I really appreciate that, man.
Do we have a link for it that we can drop into?
I'm hoping. Yeah, anyone in the chat, if you guys can post these links to the projects, it'd be greatly appreciated.
I'll drop something in.
Yeah. Are you? Do I have you modded up? I think I do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So once I get out of StreamYard, I'll drop it in.
Nice.
I'm gonna mod up a couple more people just because.
If you want, you can go to DM me his links, and I can.
Yeah, I mean www.onlydeathcansaveus.com. We'll get you.
Download an 8-page preview of the book.
Oh. That'll take
fucking 9 pages, is it?
I'm sure I've changed that text now. So
I hope so.
By the way, the elevator pitch is on the website as well. So.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. All right. Yep. Thank you, Russ. Appreciate you being here.
Nice to meet you all.
Thanks, Russ.
You as well.
Okay, Rotten, we need to get some criteria out of the way real quick before we go further judging. Are we judging on how well the pitch is presented, or are we going off of what we like?
I think we have to be judging it on how well, like, there's kind of a performance aspect to this. There's like, is it actually delivered in an exciting, cool, like, way? It can't just be like, I like this project, therefore 6. It has to be like, what is the quality of this pitch?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're still on the same page.
Yeah, well, we've already almost given a perfect score, so nobody else can win at this point.
I think we have boxed ourselves into a corner.
That's always the problem with it going first in any scored competition like this, is like, you know. But
somebody might get an actual perfect score. You never know.
Well, that's true. Because I was a dick and gave it a 5.
So why
maybe that'll work.
Why are you saying that on a live stream?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, listen, I'll just give you a lowdown on the name. So I did a stream the other night where I was promoting a comic, and Tyrone Lannister in the chat said that I was aspiring to be like Ethan with bad internet connection, because I had a really crap sort of connection that night. And then on the screen, he flashed up that I wasn't comic artist proceed, which I was Cockney artist proceed. And I was like, you know what? I am running with that until it gets old and boring. So
that's cool. It was one of those names where I'm like, this could be a troll. I'm not sure.
No, it's definitely me.
All right. So, and I see that you have a share screen here for us.
Yep.
All right.
Right.
So let me know when you're ready to start your 30-second pitch.
Oh, I'll go now. That's fine. That's not a problem.
I'll give you 3, 2, 1, go.
The most important thing about this comic is you're not going to be able to get it anywhere else, in the fact that it's fully licensed by the Chaplin estate. It's only going to be available on Indiegogo. It is a completely independent project telling the story and the life of one of the most famous comedians that ever graced our screen, which was Charlie Chaplin, who is pretty much the forefather of any film that you will probably watch. It tells the story of his life growing up in London and how that affected his films and created The Little Tramp. And that's my pitch.
All right. There we go, guys. Ooh. And we got a phone ring.
Sorry about that.
I thought that was the thing stopping the time, to be honest.
Someone was calling to buy the book, right?
I know, there. Right?
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, just to let you know, that was my mailing list. On mailing list now, you can have 2 videos, where before you can only have 1. So because I put my mailing list up 3 months early for the comic actually being released, because I felt that I needed to start giving updates, and I needed to start getting something out there, purely because I've been doing a lot of talking about it, right? So the bottom link, the bottom video is going to be regularly updated with updates about where the campaign is, future art that's being added. So every time I'm going to get an update on something that's going to be new, I'll make a very short, maybe 1 to 2 minute video, and it will play at the bottom of there.
Very nice. Someone's got a lot of static going on. Not sure who that is.
Jan.
No, he's not here.
It kind of faded away. All right. Okay. So we've got to judge this pitch. Not now. Understand, this isn't a judgment of the project itself. It's just purely on the quality of the pitch and how we feel like this works on somebody who's never heard of your project before. And based on that, I gotta say, I'm gonna give it a 4.
That's fine.
Remember, everyone.
And that's one. Hold on. And let me. I want to be clear.
I'm expecting that. No, I'm expecting that. I'll tell you why, right? I'm expecting that.
It's 1 out of 6. Just let me be clear. It's not out of 10. It's 1 out of 6.
No, I'm expecting
so 4
that.
isn't. But I'm just saying.
I'll tell you why I've expected it. I've expected it because I think that it's very hard to sell this, because it's not an original story. It's also, I've been talking a lot about it, and a lot of people know. So unlike another comic you're seeing for the first time that has this wow factor, like Rusty's comic did a minute ago, this doesn't really have that same boom as other projects will. So I don't mind at all. I understand.
How about this? How about this? Charlie Chaplin is the original gangster. I think you could work that in.
Well,
I mean, come on. He's so badass. Like, it's to me, it's like it's got to be just like drop Charlie Chaplin. Everybody has these kind of feelings and emotions about Charlie Chaplin. I don't care how old you are. It's still, even if you're not that familiar or even a huge fan, those images are kind of burned into your head. They mean something to you. So
yeah,
like,
I mean, and it's quite fashionable at the moment, as we know, the whole punching Nazi thing. But the Nazi people are punching now are not real bloody Nazis. They're people that just happen to say something they don't agree with. Chaplin was the original punching Nazis. I'm talking before The Great Dictator. He was punching Nazis in Hollywood from 1934 when he knew that Hitler was a monstrosity and nobody was listening. The only person that listened was Winston Churchill, and he was still at the stage where no one was listening to him either. So I think that's...
I hate that fucking dog.
What dog?
Churchill.
Oh, shut up, you. Right, nobody understands what you're talking about apart from me on the panel.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure you knew it wasn't out of 10 or anything. 4 is a good... No. It's a very solid score. It's a very solid score. Captain Fuckhead, what do you say?
I don't know. I went to the toilet. But don't fear. I took my headphones off and I could still hear Charlie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not sure that's a compliment, but yeah, I could still hear you. My toilet's at the other end of the mansion. I'm with you, Rod. I'm on a 4. I think she's got a better pitch than her yet.
I do too. I think you have a much, like, capturing the essence of Charlie Chaplin and figuring out how to deliver that the most efficiently, the excitement people have about that. I think you have it in you.
I'm hoping by the time she does a Laurel and Hardy book, she's got her pitches nailed.
Yes.
I like how he mutes himself afterward.
Mets, what do you got? What do you say?
As someone who has followed Charlie Chaplin since he was 8, I love the property. The pitch, however, I unfortunately need to give a 3. I feel like the pitch itself that you gave was a little thick. It could have been a little bit more concise. And I feel like you could have, like, the spirit and the emotions there, but doing it in a timely fashion, in a way that immediately sucks the listener in. I would never start with this comic book, period. Talk about the subject. The focus is Charlie. Yeah. And, like, pitching Charlie Chaplin, it doesn't matter if he's in a comic, in a movie, on toilet paper, like, that's the soul of this project.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The thing is, it's my soul as well, because I'm so passionate about this.
And that does come through whenever you speak about it. No doubt about it.
The energy is there. It's just maximizing the words you have within 30 seconds.
Yes.
That's what I think the hard thing is for me, is because if you was to want me to talk about him, the one thing people say to me all the time is, and I do get it a lot, we didn't know anything about really his life until you spoke about him, but now because we hear how passionate you are, it makes us want to invest in the project.
Exactly.
So I'm a bit disappointed in myself that I didn't pitch someone that I adore so much better than I did.
Well, I hadn't considered that this might actually be a great tool. Like, going through this process on the show might be an actually useful tool for.
Because Rot never follows through. You never follow through on your ideas, do you?
No, of course not. No. Samir, what do you rate this pitch as?
I'm going with you guys, 5. I didn't hear the word adventure there. This should be like Charlie's life was not just on the TV, on the silver screen, but his life itself was an adventure.
That's a good point.
And that's
Yeah, I like
actually
that.
what this is about. This is about the fact that every single move he made around London shaped the person he was going to be. The irony is that when there was a vote of 100 greatest Britons that was done in the UK, it didn't even make the top 20 because so many people forgot or didn't realise that he was British. When it was the 100th anniversary of his character, the Tramp, in 2014, there was very little celebrations done here. They were done in places like Switzerland and Italy and America, because for some reason it's like we have completely forgotten that the streets of London gave birth to one of the greatest comic legends that the world has ever seen. And I think that that's one of the biggest inspirations for this book for me. Is I'm showing you every step around London was every single film he ever made.
Aren't you seeing a better pitch emerge from what you just said?
Exactly.
I think because I was looking at the timer a lot, and I was going, and I think
I'm just saying, like that. I think you actually delivered a better pitch just now than you did before, and that's awesome. That's awesome. Death Metal Hero. What do you say about it?
The pitch sounded rushed. I'm with you guys. It's a 4. You know, the pitch sounded rushed. I can tell that you know about the subject. You know, but the pitch sounded like you were looking at the timer. You know,
and
I was. Me out of it. You know,
this is massively embarrassing for me.
Pressure. No, don't be embarrassed. This is actually
don't you ever.
This is so useful.
Yeah,
this is so useful.
We want you to be a professional.
It's good. The thing is, it's good though, because it's good to have this practice, because I think that the problem is when you work with your project every day and you know what you love about it, and you know that if you was a customer you'd be buying it because it's exactly what you want to read, you forget that you have to sell that to people, and you forget that you have to make them feel that before they, especially with crowdfunding, before they've ever got the thing in your hand, you've got to sell it to them. So
you gotta get out of your own head to sell it to other people.
Right. Yes.
Can I make a suggestion?
What do you
Can I just make a quick suggestion?
No.
Let Captain Fuckhead give a suggestion first.
How long does it take to read a tweet?
What, about 2 or 3 seconds, doesn't it?
Depends on Depends on how much rage I have. I might have to rage quit for a second and come back to it later.
You can use that method of editing tweets to aid pitches.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how they do it in sales.
Gargoyle, what do you say?
I'm sorry, Charlie. I have to give it a 2. To be honest, all most I hear that's more fascinating is how you made the book than the story about the book itself.
Yeah.
And you're selling me more of the story about you writing the book than you are about Charlie Chaplin's stories that you want to share to us.
Do you know why that is? Because everyone I've spoken to so far, they seem to be so much more interested in the fact that this is officially licensed than what it's about.
No,
that's absolutely fascinating.
I do think people are impressed by that, but if you're selling the book to someone who doesn't know anything about it, I don't think it makes the best lead per se.
If I'm
the reason I started the way I did, because that's the thing that people always want to talk to me about, which is not anything to do with what the book is actually about. What the book is about is, and the other thing that I did with the book is I didn't start at the beginning. I started halfway through and went backwards, because I don't want people to think this is a traditional, once upon a time style story.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you've got the spirit, you've got the heart, you've got to laser focus in on the subject matter, because again, the fact that this is officially licensed, you've got the family's blessing and their backing, that's all fascinating. However, because I'm a teacher when I'm not drawing,
so am I.
Like, if I were to give this to the students, I would want his life and you telling his life to be the focus as opposed to how it was made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I could do that for you now, but my pitch time is over.
Yes. Next time we're gonna do this again. I think I think this might be something that is not only fun but valuable. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this once a month. So you come back in a month and fucking kill it.
In fact, we'll trade spaces. You could judge my pitches.
No! Don't think for 1 minute I'm taking offense or anything. I'm listening. One thing I always do.
Charlie, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, I've said it on so many streams before. I will sit and I will watch and listen to a lot of what other people do, positive and negative, and I try to learn from it. So if now I'm on the receiving end of this is what you need to do to make this better, to me, that's the most important thing.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm curious as well.
Captain Fuckhead sent me a 5-minute sketch. I think it was inspired by the glory that is death metal hero.
I like it.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Charlie, we're hard on you because we want you to succeed. We want this to be the best it can be.
We know you're going to succeed, but how much you succeed is going to depend a little bit on how good you get at doing this. And we know this thing is it's got legs, it's going to sprint, you're going to do well.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
the book looks beautiful.
Before I go then, and this is specifically for Mex, because he and I seem to have this connection that we're both teachers, right? So the story will start in 1952. Chaplin is in London for the premiere of Limelight, and at home in America, he has got all of the world on his shoulders with fearing that he's going to be kicked out for being a communist. When he receives the telegram saying that he's got to appear in front of the Court of Un-American Activities, he decides that he doesn't care and he's not going back. While after the night of a party at the Ritz, he decides to retrace his steps in London and remember exactly how he got there in the first place. And one of the things that he did is take a voyage back on looking at his childhood in Victorian London, all the way through to his time with Carno to Keystone and then to Hollywood. That's what my book is about.
And think about what you just explained to me. This is a man who's in exile from, at the time, one of the, objectively most powerful countries in the world. He just said, screw it. I'm not going back there. Yeah. A self-exiled man who reshaped culture during the time when movies were the popular thing, you know? Mm-hmm. He was a phenomenon, and Buster Keaton can suck it.
I'm with you there, but I'm in the minority, I think, with a lot of our American brothers.
But
thank you so much. I'm going to go. Thank you. This again, and I'm going to take some advice from it, and I'm going to come back, and I am going to sell you my book again. And this time, I'm going to make sure that I sell it to you in a way where, if you didn't already want to buy it, because the support has been phenomenal, you will want to buy it.
Give us no choice but to buy.
Awesome.
I love it. Adventure, that excitement.
I love it. Thank you, Charlize London, for being here. Really happy to have you. This was great.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you. See you later.
Go away.
See you later. Have a good
day. Now, what we're looking for is our next creator. Now, Chubb had shown up for a second, and then kind of
Charlie took too fucking time.
I know. He's like, oh, I know how long this is going to take.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here.
I'll come back next month.
Anyways, Rod, how do you like that scoring system? We were really different that time.
Yeah, that I think that actually went really well, and maybe Rush just stepped up to the plate as number one and delivered something awesome.
I'm telling you, that's what it was. Russ's pitch, I know he's been working on that for a while, but he has that fucking nailed.
Concise.
Yeah, it was really good.
Told me everything I needed to know about the property.
Yeah.
As will his 8-page preview, available at onlydeathcansaveus.com.
I got twin nephews that are just turned 2, and that could be a comic book I could give them at a young age, where it's not too sexually explicit or anything crazy like that. Yep. Cool skulls and fighting each other.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's like I said, there's not a whole lot in the all ages arena that is like that for kids that kind of like that stuff. So it's maybe niche, but there's definitely a market there for it.
Yes, I think I'm sensing a presence.
I've got to just I just got to give Death Metal Hero a little clap there, because you're not going to piss Comic Mark off because you can pronounce the word niche. Congratulations.
Hey man, that's the beauty of audiobooks.
Huh?
I want to say hello to Skits. Yes, loving it.
Great.
Loving it. It's been a while, man. I haven't talked to you in a while. How are you doing?
God, look at that beautiful.
I'm doing great, man. I'm sitting here. I'm just trying to get through this virus thing. I mean, everything's just weighing down on you. It's summertime. It's hot. There's all this craziness going on, and I'm just sitting here trying to do art. What about the rest of y'all?
Yeah.
I'm just admiring the art in your background. Look at that. You've got paintings left and right.
Oh, yeah. Just some junk. It's kind of a mess here because we're actually in the process of moving the studio and stuff. So,
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it an upgrade or a downgrade?
Oh, it's an upgrade. It's a real nice place. Probably about the time the campaign ends is when I'll be moving in completely, and then we'll start showing all sorts of stuff going on.
Cheers to that, man.
Yeah.
That's good. Good. So, you're here to give us the ultimate elevator pitch, I assume.
I'm gonna try, man. All I can do is what I do, man.
Yeah.
That's
now,
it.
you are allowed to share a screen, a piece of artwork? Do you want to share, or do you want to just go?
I am the presence. I am the omnipresence. I will just bring it right from here. How's that?
I like that.
Do it.
I like it. Okay, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, go.
Skits the Sun, book 1. We got that 3-book journey. We got 3 books, 3 variant covers, 3 variant stories, all wrapped up in a nice signed package about a guy who can't tell the difference between his dreams and reality. And it's all on Indiegogo right now. Skits the Sun, book 1. Boom!
Doom. 20 seconds. 20-second pitch. Gave it up. The energy was really nice.
Well, you got to bring it, man. You got to be excited about all the stuff you're doing,
Yes. Yeah, dude. I think that's, there's something that both of you always bring. The Skits crew just brings energy and excitement to everything. Yeah. No doubt about it. Okay.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Now I'm just.
How'd I do, man?
Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out from our illustrious panel of judges who are definitely more than qualified to judge your pitch.
I'm trying to figure out which cupboard the drugs are in.
And where can I get some? Come get some.
Exactly. Come get some. We got another one dropping tonight. It's our 50th Come Get Some, so come check that out, man.
Wow. Dude, you don't say. Dude, this is episode 50 of this show.
I know. 50-50 right here all day on Friday, man.
No way. That's fucking killer, dude. Okay, so I'm really gonna. What I need to do now is I really have to think about if I didn't know what this comic was. If that was my introduction to Skits, this pitch, just your energy alone is gonna go a ways to just making me like, wow, this guy's he's fucking into this. I need to maybe at least look at this. I'm gonna give it a 5. And you didn't even. There was no art involved. It was just all pure passion. I'm gonna give it a 5.
All right, sweet, man. Thanks.
And that's out of 6. 1 out of 6. Sorry.
5 out of 6. Oh yeah, I didn't know, man.
Yeah, it's not 1 out of 10. I know. I maybe I should have just done 1 out of 10. I don't know why I did 6. I guess maybe I am the spawn of Satan. I don't know.
Well, that's better than what I was thinking. I thought it was like 5 out of 100. I was like,
no, dude, you're real close. No.
What Rot's
5 out of 6. It's a really
Rot's
strong
not telling you is he's only got 6 toes.
Yeah, that was part of it. That was my inspiration. I got to be honest. It's real hard to walk. I fall down a lot.
We call him Nightcrawler when he's not around.
Buckhead, what do you say? How did this pitch strike you?
I'm going to give him a 4 out of a 4. Like I love your energy, dude. You know I do. But I think in the short pitch like that, it got in your way a little bit because right at the beginning, I heard the word 3 about 7 times, and all I could think of was Carlo Rowe going, "Dirty tree in a turd."
Oh yeah.
And if you don't know how to do that in an Irish accent, just say "dirty tree and a turd" quickly. Dirty tree and a turd.
Dirty tree and a turd.
Dirty tree and a turd.
That works.
Right.
That actually works.
Sounds all over the place.
That actually works. All right, Mets.
All right, I'm still like trying to process dirty tree and the turd. So like, I gotta give you a 4 because you're suffering from the same thing Charlie's suffering from. You've got a lot of passion, you got a lot of heart, and you should. Jesus, look at this project. It's obvious you're very excited over this, and I'm excited to read it. The meat, the crux of the pitch was after your first 10 seconds. You had a 20-second pitch. The first 10 seconds was every reason why I shouldn't back it, because you've already progressed so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear what this is about. Got this guy who doesn't know if life is dream or reality. Bam. Sold me. Let's find out more about this guy. Tell me more. I want to know more. I want to know where your progress is after that. But I need to hear first why I should care. And listening about your character, I'm telling you, rewind the video, go back to 10 seconds after you started the pitch. That's everything I needed to know.
That's usually how I start out. I was trying to get even more in there for everybody. Just a book about a guy who can't tell the difference between his dreams and reality.
I think that's your start right there.
Yeah,
I think
your
you start with that.
That's your start, absolutely.
That's your start, man. That's the iconic, that's the thing that's going to put it in people's minds, like what this thing is ultimately. And then, maybe make connections to things that people, for me, it's always been like, there's such a surreal, fantastical element to what you guys are creating. It connects me with those things in childhood that I love, like Labyrinth and, Never Ending Story and like all these things. It's like, there's a magic to it, man. And I think you can capture it better with your pitch.
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, you can always do better. Always.
Yeah. Samir, what do you say?
Man, why didn't you show the art? The art is amazing.
The art is amazing. Always show the art, man. I mean, that's up to the look. I give them. It's the option. It's up to the creator if they want to show or not show. But I think they should for sure.
I'm gonna score the same. I'm gonna give it a 5. If you have shown the art in the beginning, especially the guy balancing the chair and the chair balancing, I think it's a shoe or something.
Yep, a boot.
A boot. I mean, if you would have showed just that image, that would have just engaged whoever wants to buy this book immediately.
Perfect.
All right, Death Metal Hero. What do you got?
I'm going to go with a 4 as well, but only because the stuff that you tacked on at the beginning was a little bit confusing. If you had put it on at the end, it would have been like the cherry on top, the icing on the cake.
Gotcha.
Like the main point, like the cool shit, like the main dessert first, and then the icing on top. We've got 3 different stories. We've got 3 different ways, 3 different variants to tell this story. Something like that. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You know I dig this concept. I love this concept. But it's about the guy who can't tell the difference between his dreams and reality first. And
That's
then
exciting.
Their branching narrative to tell that story. You dig?
Boom. I got it. 100%.
Hell yeah, brother.
Gargoyle.
I'm only coming off this as if you came at me in an elevator. 3, because you would have scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what you were talking about in your pitch. I had no clue. I would think you were some drunk or some fuck guy fucking high as hell.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Oh shit. That's good stuff.
That's
I know.
awesome.
I am certain. I'm sure people are dropping the link to skits in the chat. Hold on. Do I need to go? Let me give Black Star. Let me give you a wrench. And be sure to drop that skits link, Black Star, in the chat. You are now wrenched up.
Ooh.
That's how we do it here. Everybody gets a wrench up in this house. Well, not everybody, but most people. I want to thank you, man, for being here. I really appreciate it.
It's good to
love
see
your
you again,
passion,
man.
love your art, love Skits Comic. Everybody, go check out Skits Comic. It's a beautiful, beautiful project.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
All right, thank you.
See y'all.
Oh, good to see you, man.
Take care, Skits.
Peace.
And
Love that
in
guy.
the house.
Dale.
Absolutely.
Wait a second.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Swirly.
Something weird's going on. Oh, there he is. Sorry. StreamYard was acting really funny on that. Kami Mark, how you doing? There are like 2 instances of Kami Mark in my waiting room, and I don't know
Did you
what's
get the
going
right
on.
one?
I don't know. Let's add this to
One of
share.
them is real.
See, and when I tried to add, I think he was sharing a screen before he was on. Maybe that was weird. Can you hear us, Kami Mark? Okay, he dropped. He'll be back.
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
I have faith.
Yeah, the socialist Wi-Fi ain't working.
Yeah.
You know, it's to be expected.
It's nothing to do with that. He's a fucking moron.
Jesus.
I love how if you're in CG UK, you can be as cruel as fuck to anybody else in CG UK. But, you know,
This is just how the British are, mate. We've always been like that. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in CG UK. If you're a Brit, you're an idiot. Fuck off.
right.
That's the kind of friendship I want. People constantly cup checking my feelings. Hey, I've got a comic. Fucking so what?
Keeps you grounded, keeps you real.
Here's a cookie, prick.
Yep.
Yes.
We do have penis cookie cutters if that's what you're looking for.
So
you can
we
literally
only do dick-doodles during the holidays.
or bachelorette parties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then too.
It's those vagina-shaped muffins that you got to watch out for.
Yeah,
So tasty.
yeah. I hate it when people put hard candy in there too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I hate you when they put somebody else's hard candy in there.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Well, aren't you supposed to make it lay down and cool off for 12 hours? I heard somebody burnt themselves doing that once.
I'm an eager man, El Gargoyle. So, Rotten, are we just
Yes.
waiting on Kami, or do we have another?
Well, I'm hoping Kami Mark drops back in here. I'm not sure what the deal was.
He'll
Yeah,
have
it's
had-
an empty. You know, nobody else is coming in. I guess nobody
my
wants to go
God,
up against
guys.
the already almost perfect Russ. I mean,
Oh my
he
God.
basically only Death Can Save Us delivered a really spectacular pitch, and everybody's just scared now. Everybody's running scared, apparently.
Well, seriously, it was like, God, I can't even like remember the exact fighter, but they were going against Kimbo Slice, dude with pink hair, just out of nowhere, just lets out a little high-pitched war cry and just beats the ever-loving shit out of Kimbo Slice, and he had no idea what was going on.
Yeah,
That was Russ's pitch, man. He just was all like, "Rah!" And he just one kick, we were out.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kami Mark.
Okay,
What's
now
going on?
hold on. I have a dilemma here because Chubb tried to come in earlier when Charlie's was just, hogging up all the fucking airwaves. And now Kami Mark's here. Should I let Chubb in first or Kami Mark?
Just
go
bring them
first?
both in, let them pitch, and then we'll
Yeah.
we'll have a battle
right.
royale.
All right.
Hey, Chubb, what's up?
Chubb.
dude?
Battle Royale. Kami, can
Wait,
you hear
wait.
us? Are you here?
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
A minute. I reckon if you take those glasses and that hair off of Death Metal Hero and put them onto Chubb, you'd have the same person.
I'll tell you that as a compliment. Thank you.
You'd look good. You'd look good as an egg too, mate.
Call for it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good egg.
Yeah.
It's a good egg.
All right.
I'll take the
Who goes
velocity.
first?
Well, let's. I'm gonna go ahead and let Chubb go first because he's been so patient.
Yeah.
You want Comic Mark to go first?
Yeah. No, I ducked out and I came back. I just, yeah.
Okay. You know what I think? I think this is because Chubb is got something magical, something powerful. I think he's gonna get the perfect score we've been waiting for. I don't know. I just have a feeling. It could be Comic Mark.
Well, I really want to get my hands on them Viking books. I do. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah, they're a rare commodity. Honestly, there's not a lot of them out there. So.
When you were saying before that you made them, I was like, I want them. And then I saw for free. Yes, I'm taking part in this.
Yeah, dude. I'm not going to try and sell that shit to people. What are you talking about? I tried that once. It didn't work.
Christ Almighty.
That's, I think for this evening, Rot, I think you're going to get to keep your Viking books. That was the best pitch I've heard so far.
I win! Yes!
I tried to sell them once, it didn't work. I tried to give them away, and I won the fucking competition.
Well, to be fair, I let Image try to sell them, and they didn't do a good job. So
Just because Image doesn't give a fuck, dude.
They don't give a fuck. They're like, we kept you from the, whatever. It doesn't matter.
That's what I've been thinking about Image. That's always been my suspicion about Image. That they give you their logo, they do a little pitch for you in previews. They might mention you on social media once and twice, but you're on your own for the rest of the way.
Previews.
Yeah.
And it was, this was a ways back, man. This was before like Twitter, YouTube thing really kind of happened. So we didn't have that many ways to like really get it out there. So
if you go and look at what's happening in the publishing industry, that's how every single fucking major publisher works, which is why you're seeing the rise of ComicsGate. You're seeing the rise of self-publication for novels, even though most of them are shit because they don't spell check, they don't get an editor, they don't have shit covers. But they will learn from ComicsGate. We will teach them how to do it independently, away from the fucking publishers, so they can make some more money for themselves instead of getting fucking 0.5% from a book they sell in fucking Asda for 99p. Fucking pricks. I fucking hate the publishing industry. Sorry, I had a rant there.
Damn. We tapped into the pure absolute rage right there.
It's just fucking, you talk about all this shit going on in politics at the moment and all these fucking, the publishing industry is sheer slavery at its very, very fucking core. It's just outrageous. I've got no time for it at all.
It's just like music, man. You can make music anywhere now. You can build your own studio anywhere. You can do this work from fucking anywhere now. Because look at this, we're all across the fucking globe right now. We're having a conversation. We're hanging out. We're talking about comics. We're listening to pitches. We are building like our own conventions. These are live conventions where we get to hang out and we get to talk about this thing that we love. You know,
dude.
So we can be anywhere and do this shit now. There are no restraints.
They're terrified, horrified of it. And
dinosaurs usually are.
All right, Comic Mark. You've got a shared screen here.
Yeah, I just want it in the background so people can see it while I'm talking.
Yeah. All right. So, are you ready to give your 30-second pitch?
Oh, it's so simple what I've done. Go on.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
So Not Daredevil is the greatest name in comics, a recontextualized satirical parody of the culture and context of the golden age of comics, featuring, I'm just going to list all the cool stuff in there: violence, murder, torture, racism, bad language, sexism, homophobia, rape, feminism, suicide, kidnappings, Nazis, the Ku Klux Klan, transphobia, lynchings, war crimes, and just more good stuff like that in it. That's what you get.
You're done. It's over.
Yeah.
You ate up.
How many microaggressions?
You're 30 seconds. You listed one too many cultural phobias, I thought.
I love the way through that entire pitch though. Metal was just sitting there stroking his beard with a smile on his face.
Because
I can't see me, but so was I.
Oh man, dude, yeah, you had me at rape. I was sold right there.
Rotten Glory, you had me at rape.
There's a
That's
quote.
what she
Daddy
said.
can't rape us all.
You had me unwillingly at
Daddy
rape.
can't rape us all.
Demonetized.
Yeah.
Okay, god damn.
Oh, I hope Ethan gives you a copyright strike for that.
You should. I'm sure he has. He probably has legally submitted copyright on that song.
You'll find, I think actually Preston owns the rights to that song now.
Yeah.
Only its mommy can't rape us all.
I gotta say, like, because it wasn't confined to the, and I know you have a bit of a speech impediment. We understand this. No. I think I gotta go with the 4 because it wasn't compact. It didn't get to the. I think there was a punchline waiting at the end that was really gonna fucking knock us on our asses, and you weren't able to get to it because it went longer than 30 seconds. So I gotta give it a 4. Although it's funny as we expect. I gotta give it a 4. Captain Fuckhead. I know it's a little cold.
4 out of
See,
6.
if I don't give him a decent number, I'm going to get DMs all fucking.
That's out of 6. That's out of 6. I know you got. It's a little bit weird because it's your internet boyfriend. We know.
Right, yeah. I'm going to say first of all, you started it with and then you ended it on 30 seconds with more.
More.
Which look, I'm all
Too bad.
The number of words that you said that appeal to me, except for one that everyone highlighted a minute ago, that's racism. You know how I feel about this book, Mark. I dig the pitch too. You could have gone on for another minute, and I'd still listen to you just listing cool words. 5.
5. That's safe. That's Captain Fuckhead playing it safe, right there. All right, Matt, what do you got?
I'm conflicted because Mark and I have the same sort of situation when we speak. I tend to speak a lot slower. Sometimes
I was actually deliberately going that slow to make it take 30 seconds. Like
you prick.
It, though.
1 out of 6. In all seriousness, I got to give you a 4 as well. You listed all these things, and it's like, all right, we've got the name of a character and just a list of everything that the PC censors would be afraid of. Normally, like any underground movement would be, all for that. But imagine you're speaking to a normal person. I know that's weird to say, but like,
do those exist?
I haven't spoken to a normal person for decades.
Exactly.
I keep running into them, and like, the normal person is wilder than you think. I don't think they're this wild. Suck them in with, here's a character that everyone's forgotten about, who used to be called Daredevil, but is not Daredevil.
Yeah, that's a valid point, man. I don't know. These are nuggets of wisdom, Kami Mark, and I know that you perceive yourself. You're up here, and we're all down here.
That's not my perception. That's your perception. Yeah, you're the only one.
Okay, that's fair. No, I think you're a comedy. I think when it comes to comedy in comics, I think you may be the best in CG. When it comes to just like delivering intelligent comedy in comic book form, I think you are setting a standard in CG. So
it's very
I think your pitch should reflect that. for sure. Samir, what did you think of the pitch?
I think it needed a little bit of more plots than those tagging words at the end.
Yeah.
I think a little bit of about the story, about the character would have been a little more helpful. I'm going to give it a 5.2.
52.
5.2.
5.
52 points, Comic Mark. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Samir's got a good point. What the hell is this book even about?
All of them.
I would
All
say,
them
but I think I've said enough at this point.
Yeah.
It's mainly about raping racists.
Okay.
Sounds like an episode of Oz.
Not Daredevil goes on the sodomy binge. Got it. Death Metal Hero.
I hope you're taking notes, Comic Mark, because we're giving you gold here.
I am.
All right. Death Metal Hero. What are your thoughts on this pitch?
I already knew about this project because I jumped on one of Mark's streams, so I heard about it. So I already have an opinion on the project. I think it's going to be fucking hilarious. But this pitch, judging purely on this pitch, it was kind of like like using the headlines to get people to retweet something, out of anger or something like that. So more story, less buzzword, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give it a 4.
Speaking of story, why is Rotten ignoring the private chat?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I don't give a shit what you guys have to say about anything.
It's not.
See,
no,
he's way up there. We're all down here.
I'm asking you for a 30-second pitch for what's in there.
Holy shit! What am I gonna do with
a lot of inside jokes there? But basically, audience, we have a throwback picture of Rotten in the private chat. It's
okay.
I'm not going to beat around.
Am I going to have to bring this up?
Just fucking
I don't even know what.
Yeah,
hold on.
share
I don't know what this is from.
It's from Lucius. All you need to know is it's from Lucius.
It's from Lucius. Okay. No, I hadn't actually considered that I should share this, but if you think it's funny,
yes, you should share.
Yeah.
All right. It's gold.
Yeah, this dude looks like a Backstreet Boy.
I love anything that mocks you, Ron.
Well, so do I. Lucius was kind of. I don't know where he found this shit. It's somewhere out there.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I have no idea. The thing about me is I don't actually do. I don't do like timeline year. I don't connect that shit well. I don't know how old I was here. Maybe.
Yeah, you were a back entrance boy.
The soul patch is that old.
Jeez, what happened to you?
But you see, like how it's not like. What are you saying? You mean why did I get better looking with age? Is that what you mean?
You did. No, you did. You did. this is right. You did.
That's the whiskey talking.
Thank you, Lucius.
You know what you look like in this? It took me a while to get there. You look like the White Power Ranger.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Guys, I didn't want to tell you it's a really dark piece of my past, but I was.
Remember a guy dressed up like the Punisher tried to assassinate him at one convention, and he did a whole press conference about it.
Oh my
god!
Right.
I used to, in case you hadn't noticed, I used to take myself pretty goddamn serious.
Oh man. Like,
it looks like a guy who's about to get Me Too. That does.
Me Too. This is like 20 years before Me Too was even a fucking brainchild in somebody's head.
Yeah, someone take that image and Photoshop that dagger flute from fucking Power Rangers.
Oh, the memes are gonna be rich.
Oh man,
I can't wait.
I'm sorry. Death Metal Hero. Please.
That was good.
Continue.
Wow.
Death Metal Hero, he dropped a 4. Gargoyle, I think you're up. What do you give the Comic Mark?
I'm gonna give it a 3. Like everybody else, there's a lot of hot words, a lot of British accent, trying to straddle those them stupid Americans who can't speaky right.
What did he say?
Say niche. Say niche.
I'll go get my Rosetta Stone.
See what I mean?
That's not even deep south. Y'all are lucky.
Well, Common
I
Mark,
just have Asperger's.
I gotta say, I think we expected more, and you left us wanting a little bit. But that it's not a reflection on your project. It's just a reflection on you as a human being.
Good thing you cleared that up.
I was waiting for this heartwarming moment. Oh, you're just a fucking failure.
I'm just an asshole. No, I'm Common Mark's biggest fan. He knows that. I'm stroking this guy's shit all the time. He knows that.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, next up, we've got Chubb. Is there something you want to share? A screen you want to share, Chubb?
Yeah, I've got a.
Trying to turn my chip graphics tablet on. I'm not fucking plugged in.
Share screen. And then I take share Chrome tab. Just so I've got the projects in the background. Next thing's easier. There we go.
Add to stream.
There we go.
Okay. So, are you ready?
Beauty.
I'm ready.
Okay.
One.
I'm gonna give you a 3, 2, 1, go.
Merry Boys is a British pastiche of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, involving 4 teenage Knight Templar who are on a mission to clean up their backwater English town from an impending biblical apocalypse, and they are intent on doing this by force. It contains a lot of violence and beer and mayhem. The 4 boys are essentially
Done. Out of time. Perfection
quick.
was
30
not
seconds.
achieved.
Damn quick.
I was expecting perfection. It was not quite achieved. It was not quite achieved, though. It was very solid. I think the information that you gave about the project was very enticing, and of course you have the artwork, which is just, dude. And by the way, I've read the 2 books. Chubb, you're fucking awesome, dude. This book is awesome.
These pictures are much easier if somebody's already read your book and know where you're coming from.
Yes. I just have to tell you, I love this. This is absolutely in my top, I'd say top 3 of any ComicsGate project I've received so far.
Awesome. Thank you.
You know, the Sharkcock thank you letter from Common Mark is obviously in a league its own. It's at the will always be at the top. But this book is so good, man. Really good. The pitch, because you ran out of time, you didn't quite get it all in there. Yeah, I'm gonna. God damn. No, I think it was really solid, but if it's not fit in the 30-second time frame, I mean that's a pretty big deal. So I think I'm gonna have to drop a 4 on it.
Okay, that's all right. That's fine. I can live with that.
To be clear, 4 out of 6.
Out of 6.
Because Rotten likes to watch.
Because I'm an idiot, and it's like,
Yeah.
wait, everybody's just gonna assume it's out of 10, and if you give them a 4, they're gonna think they need to go kill themselves.
So it is out of 6. Okay,
It's out of 6.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You should have just had yes or no.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if that's on a scoring front. I don't think that works too well, but I don't know why I chose.
Scoring's going to be revisited in future episodes of this.
I don't know.
Right.
Next time it's going to be 1 out of 10. This is do 1
feel
out of 10
kinda-
next time, so I don't have to explain it every time.
Oh, come on. I did kind of feel mean about giving Charlie a 2 and Skit. What did I give Skits? Because I felt biased.
Skits, I think you gave it 3.
Yeah, I still feel biased about that.
Yeah. Right.
Captain, how'd you
Yeah.
feel?
It's a fucking.
Chubb, you could have. Yeah, I've read his books too. Books are great. I still think you've got a more concise pitch in you.
I do too.
Yeah, I'm just slurring my words.
When you got to the last couple of bits of information there, and I was just like, no, dude, just stop. You've done it. You're fine. You don't need to say anymore. That's enough.
So
that could have been it. I think maybe if you just ended it at a certain point, it could have been. It might have been better. Like if you just like. Yeah. So what's your score, Captain Fuckhead?
4.
All right, Mets.
I'm gonna have to go with the 3, only because you've been promoting this project for a while, and like looking at the project. It anymore. No, well,
violence,
right, and I kind of get that.
Think about this: comic book black belt, violence, beer, mayhem, Merry Boys, and then a little bit more. Like that's your opening right there. Violence, beer, mayhem. Dude, that's a gift.
And like, I absolutely agree with Captain Fuckhead. Like, you gave me everything I needed to know at about 25 seconds. And like, if you watch those cooking shows, like, you made a perfect pot pie, and then you tried to work on a side dish, and you fucked up the side dish that it ruined the main pot pie. Like, this would have been a solid, like, 5. It could have been a 6 if there was a little bit more like energy to it. I guess. Like, I feel like we're having a conversation. This should be a pep rally, and like I know that you've done this for months now, and I understand how tedious it could be talking about the same thing for months. You know,
but by the same token, I should know my shit by now. I should be rolling it off. You know, I should be wrapping it by now. I should have a hip hop.
Easy.
I do
it's
have a
easy
hip hop
to fall into complacency, though.
You're not usually confined to the 30-second. You know, this is it's a constraint that maybe you're not obviously is not usually applied to you, but I think it is having the ability to do a 30-second concise pitch. I think there's value in it. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's all you got.
But I mean, this is a 6 out of 6 book.
Oh, big time. The 6 out of 6. The new scoring standard, 6 out of 6.
Right?
Broughton, that's going to be a meme now.
Of course it is. Oh, fuck. I don't know where my head was on that shit, dude. Where are you?
But yeah, Samir, what do you think?
I think everybody should lose the buzzwords. The buzzwords are killing it.
Yeah.
No buzzwords. Other than that, it was a solid. It was a 6 out of 6. But I have to give it a 5 because of the buzzwords.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, because the buzzwords don't tell you about the project really. It just buzzword.
It go deeper. I mean, this is something that you care deeply about, that you're going to be working on for the foreseeable. It's a part of who you are. It deserves more than like a buzzword.
This is Eisner winning art. It deserves
a better,
it deserves
so
a better
good.
pitch.
I love Merry Boys is so fucking good. Death Metal Hero.
I'm gonna give it a 5, only because you worked pastiche into the pitch. Like I love it when people use a word that you would normally have to go look up, but it's descriptive. That means you take care in your writing. And I'm with Cappy. Like if you had stopped like right when you said like mayhem, that was like right at 30 seconds. If you would just cut it off right then, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
So and I mean, you know I'm excited about this book. I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet, but he came and hung out with me on my unboxing stream.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that. A good time.
A hell of a good time.
Rotten, I've just sent you a DM. Okay. And on the note of hanging out with Chubb, I would like to request Chubb get another 30 seconds to pitch something that goes along with the book, because I don't think too many people know about it yet.
Okay.
Is that okay?
All right.
There's no scoring here. There's no scoring on this one.
No, it's not part of the competition.
It's just another 30-second pitch to let everybody know that you've got another thing.
You, dude. Yeah, you're right. No, I think you're right. This has to happen. I think this is absolutely, Chubb. We're gonna give you an opportunity to, it's not part of the official scoring, but you can pitch this for us.
Backdoor boys.
I could sell this comic all day long, guys.
I just looked up.
Not a problem.
Oh my god.
It's great having a past, ladies and gentlemen. It's great. The internet is so awesome at keeping a record of when you were fucking lame
Part of the
and didn't. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good for that.
Oh, I love a graphics
Backstreet
tablet. Graphics tablets are amazing. Best thing ever invented.
I don't know, man. I'm one sexy motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. I'm looking good.
You really need them glasses, don't you?
What happened to you?
Hardcore. What do you have to say about this pitch?
I'm giving it a 4 out of 6, just because you had me at the art, but yeah, it took too long. And you got to be more enthusiastic. You gotta be excited.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I agree.
I'll speak to Skits after the show, see if I can get you something to.
That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, I think the show is winding down.
Let Chubb have his 30 seconds. He's got something to show you.
Yeah. I just wanted. All I wanted to say is that I've got the Merry Boys T-shirts here.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Back up a little bit.
Yeah.
So we can see that.
Back up a bit. Yeah, the lights are a bit
Damn,
sharp.
dude.
But it's screen printed T-shirts, nice gammy screen printing, 2 colors, and it's got proper comics logo on the back.
Oh, look,
Yes.
your ass.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Very nice, dude. That's awesome. And where can we snack that? Is that on your campaign page or somewhere?
Not yet. I want to put it on. I'm trying to figure out the postage because it looks like I can't send anything except documents by the large letter, like I've been doing with the comics.
Yeah.
So the postage is going to be like £14 to the US. So I have to figure out how to do that. I don't want to charge people that much money just to ship a T-shirt. So I'm thinking of some sort of deal that goes with a comic or 2 T-shirts or something like that. So
Okay.
trying to figure that out. And
those are that's really sexy, man. That's a nice T-shirt.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's something I think ComicsGate hasn't done incredibly well. There are some good ones out there, but not, surprisingly, not that many
Monster
great
MD
tees.
shirt.
Yeah.
My Duff Sworn shirt. Chubb, I'm waiting on that Mary Boy shirt.
Yeah.
And if I gotta get 2 of them so I can cut the sleeves off of one of them, then I'm all for it.
Well, if you get into the postage, will be exactly that's the thing. If you get 2 of them, the postage is exactly the same. If you buy 6 of them, the postage is exactly the same, and it's worth it. If you get 1 of them,
Now people are learning to elevate a pitch.
You should have done the pitch for the T-shirts, and dude, you probably would have won this contest.
I want to see someone go and collect all the bald people that we've got in ComicsGate and get them all to cosplay as Mary Boys. Look, we can make something with that.
There are a few. We got Frege for sure. I mean, he's almost there. EVS is almost there. Who else?
You gotta be real bald to be a Mary Boy.
Wenger.
Is Clint bald?
No. Black belt.
Yeah, comic book black belt bald enough.
I'm bald.
There you go, Al.
There we go.
There we go. Got a whole army. Yeah.
We got Mary Boys in the house. Yes. No, I think this was a lot of fun. And, unfortunately, I mean, I thought there was going to be a lot. Each one took a little bit longer than I thought. I thought there'd be a lot more pitches. But this was...
It's all Charlie's fault. She took 45 minutes
I know.
to fucking show.
Well, That's it. But no, I'm the host of the show. It's my responsibility. I could have controlled that shit.
Nobody can control Charlie, not even Jan.
But I actually really enjoyed this format. I think it actually was what I wasn't expecting is that it could be a really useful tool for the creators to get better at, to kind of hone their pitches in. I wasn't considering that, and I think it actually wound up being that, which is cool.
Because it's ridiculously hard to get actual constructive criticism anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because everybody's worried about like stepping on somebody's feelings. No, the only way that we can
we're
get
not.
We're not about our shortcomings. You know, exactly. You know,
Well, it's essential. It's essential. I wish there were more shows who do critiques on writing and art. You know, that would be handy. I mean, everybody needs a kick in the pants, including me, a hard one.
Yeah.
Time to time. So you know, that's. I mean, praise is nice, but it's not going to help you grow.
No, it really doesn't. And I got to say, I'm going to announce. I don't even have to use the calculator. I don't have to add up numbers. I know who the fucking winner is. It's fucking Comic Book Black Belt. With Only Death Can Save Us, Russ is the winner. The first man to step up to the plate, give a pitch, actually got the highest score. Good job, Russ.
Congratulations, man. Russ.
You're gonna get promoted on this channel for the next 10 episodes, hardcore, and you're gonna get 4 issues of the Viking comic that I did back in the day. So I'll DM you. We'll get the address stuff worked out, and I'll get you those books. Congratulations, man. This was a lot of fun, everybody. I appreciate everybody being willing to be honest and give their actual feedback on this shit. I think you help some people get better at pitching their comic. That's really valuable.
Rotten, in the future show that we do like this, I love doing this, but man, it would be great to have Frege on, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's worked as a producer.
Yeah.
He has had experience with elevator pitches. If he's not too busy, man,
dude, well, I'm just this
That's a great idea.
I'm in the trenches, I'm in the gutters here. I'm doing what I can. I would love to have Dan come on. I think he would be down to do it.
Dan is all about this sort of thing.
I think so.
Or even at the least narwhal.
Let's look at this as a test run. I think it was actually successful.
Yeah.
I think it kind of showed that there's a lot of potential in this format, but we can do a lot better. We can get it. We need to get it streamlined, honed.
Yeah.
It's a rough sketch. You know.
Yeah.
You just lay down a rough sketch and then you come back in and you refine it.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
I think this could be really cool.
Yeah.
So I want to thank all the creators, especially who had the cojones to get on here, throw up their pitches, endure some scrutiny. That's really appreciated and admirable. Thanks to the panel who is willing to be honest and give scores. That is also admirable, and I think was actually valuable. And thanks to the chat for hanging out with us, giving your feedback, having a good time. And congratulations again to Comic Book Black Belt for taking the prize, giving the best pitch. That's really stellar. Only Death Can Save Us.
What I learned from this experience, the feedback I've taken is that my book needs more boobs.
Is that what you got?
You're not wrong.
I mean, that's a fair assumption.
To be fair, I don't think it has any boobs.
We'll see about adding some in if we can. Yeah.
Maybe that would be a good idea. Right after rape, you could add boobs.
Well, you got to say dirty stuff with your British accent too a lot. Hot butt sex, anal sex, cunnilingus, or whatever it's called.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
Yeah. I once renamed a file on someone's computer on their desktop as Japanese girl. It said Japanese girl butt sex with a munchkin with a bagel. And that sentence is one of my favorite sentences of all time.
You had me at butt sex and bagel. I didn't need the rest of it.
See, there you go. You got us all laughing now.
See?
I like the Wizard of Oz reference there.
All you fish and chip people.
All right. You know, the only way to do this is just to fucking do it. I'm ending this shit.
Biden 2020.